Okay, I just got a phone call. The cabinet guys are showing up today, finally, a day late. I'm heading to Flair's right now to let them in the house. So stay tuned, there's gonna be a lot going on. All right, guys, they're here. And this crew, I know them, they move fast. This is Rashad, so we're gonna back up to the door. These aren't cabinets, this is trim. Hey, bud. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. What's the time you think you guys can have this truck offloaded and out of here again? What's your
half an hour?
Half an hour.
Minutes.
And all the 8-foot doors that I got, those little big heavy doors, you're good with those?
Yep.
Not really. You guys hate those doors, don't you? There we go. That's good, Rashad. Look at that. I got that going for me. And I just saw the painter, William. He's here today. All right, Rashad, do you need both doors open? You know the drill, don't you? Oh, is that right?
I used to work at Builders.
Oh, so now you're milling the good ones, huh? There we go. Look at all this trim. That's just part of it. All we're doing today is doors, base, and case. All the fancy stuff like wood beams and fireplace mantles and all the fancy detailed stuff, we still got to figure that out with Lisa and Macy. But this is the first part of the house, getting the doors installed first, then they run the casing and the base around, and then we start adding all the fancy details. So what's the worst part of this? The 8-foot doors?
Solid core doors?
See, nobody likes these 8-foot tall solid core doors. The homeowners love them, but these guys, they're not crazy about it. So we got William here and Ricardo. These guys, we go way back, don't we, Ricardo?
Long time, like.
It has been a long time. How many?
Like maybe 15, 16 years.
16 years, yeah. And you were this tall when I first met you. So today, what William and I are going to go over, Ricardo, is we had the list of what they selected in the paint. As luck would have it, Lisa has changed some paint colors. So William's going to prime all the walls. And we do have samples on the walls, and we just learned this did not get approved, but we're going with what they call agreeable gray. But they also said agreeable gray except for these rooms. So I'm gonna walk around with William, and right on the master bedroom, the theater room, and Andrew's office stays the original color. So sounds a little confusing. Hopefully we'll get this right, but if something's messed up, we're just doing the priming of the walls, William. So ideally it's nice to get the right color first, but the first coat really is just there to cover the drywall. Then we do all that. We go back and look for imperfections. The drywall guys come back again, and then you'll put 2 more coats on, right?
Yep.
Unless they change the paint color again, then it's 2 or 3, right? So let's walk over real quick, and I'll show you the office so you know what room's what. So here's the office is right here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to paint in here today because all the doors are going in here, but I'll put down here the office just so you know.
70, 19.
19. There we go. So that's this color.
You know, I don't see anything like for master, but you can put in like 79, 70, 29.
Yes, here's what's confusing is they said everything's one color except for the master, the theater, but they don't have a master bedroom color on here. Hey, she's Lisa. All right, well, we're gonna paint it whatever extra paint we have. So what do you think? What's number? 70?
70, 29. Yeah, 70, 29.
29. Question mark. All right, well, worst case, 3 coats of paint in here.
I can call her.
We'll call them and make sure. So let's go down to the theater room. And William is saying this one's not easy, well, for me, because they're giving you a number and then they want you to cut it in half, a 50% of it.
Yeah.
So does that mean use half the paint?
But here it's for the ceiling.
For the ceiling, we're not, that's another thing. Only ceilings that's getting painted are just that theater room, it sounds like. These are not, there's no need to paint these rooms. These are all staying the white. They're staying white. All right, let's go downstairs and mark that wall so we know, and then you can get going. Sound good? Okay, I'll show you the theater room. Okay. So I'll mark the theater. You don't need to know. Obviously, these are the bedrooms. Those all stay in the same color, right?
Yeah, that's
So here in the theater room, let's see. What number do you want to put on this? We have a ceiling.
the theater is 70-19.
70.
Yeah, 50% the 70-19 in the ceiling.
50%.
And I think the walls is like
50% 70-19.
the walls is normal like 70-19.
And then the walls is 70.
70-19.
Oh, so half on the ceiling, full strength on the walls.
Yep.
You ever heard of such a thing? I guess that's interior decorating at its finest. And you're a professional painter.
And trim is 70-29. I think there's one color and only change
Oh.
here the.
Okay, we don't have to worry about that
Yeah.
right now because you're just here to prime the walls and not. I don't think it's going to change, but you never say never.
Good.
Good luck, William. We're glad to have you
so
back,
much.
man. So
Yep.
he does an excellent job. If you need a good painter, call William. Hey, he bought my 76th anniversary Corvette.
78.
Is it a 78?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So I brought this car home from a car show, and my wife came out. I bought it without her knowing, and she came out of the house and looked at it and said, "That is the ugliest Camaro I've ever seen." I go, "It's a Corvette, for heaven's sakes." So she didn't know what the heck it was. I drove it for a year. William has bought it and fixed this thing up. You have to show me a picture of what you've done. He's totally repainted, new interior, new engine.
The same engine.
Yes, but you fixed-
clean everything, nice.
Does your
Black.
wife know that it's a Corvette, not a Camaro?
She know it's Corvette.
She knows it. Yeah, you got a good woman there. All right, let's get painting, huh?
She don't like driving.
She don't like to drive it?
No.
Well, that's perfect. It's your car. You have to drive it.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do. I'll get out of your way, William, and I'll make sure the trim guys, they'll be offloaded here shortly, and then the cabinet guys show up. Whoop, incoming. Wow, look at that. I got taken out by a closet material. All right, so now all the trim is off. The doors are next, and to make it easier for them, we're gonna back the truck up and they're just gonna walk the doors off. So I'll help Rashad here a little bit. Get the wood planks down. If you hit something, Rashad, make sure it's something really cheap. That's real fixable.
Him.
All right, oh yeah, we'll hit. If I ever hit something cheap, he said pointed right to you.
Backing up. But I don't want to touch that.
We're gonna get right to here, right? I'm not moving my hands because he's still a little farther. Back to there, there, there. A little more. Keep coming. A little more. Well, about that much more. Okay, there we go, Rashad. All right, my work is done here. Unless you want me to carry some doors.
You want me to?
Well, I better give it a go since I'm making you guys. Since I'm the guy ordering all the heavy doors. Do we need to do any exercises like stretching before we get into this? Gotta do some stretching.
So what I do is since I picked up these doors,
Yeah.
I wasn't over.
Don't touch it. Don't touch this strap. You ready?
I wouldn't.
Do that one. It's all gonna come down on me.
Yeah, all of them.
I think I'm making them nervous hanging out inside their truck, messing with straps and doors. So there we go. All right.
So as you're unstrapping it, you have to have your hand up here. Okay.
Yeah.
When you pull it back, put your whole body on it and knee. Unstrap. Okay. Now listen.
Yeah.
Do we get a time?
Oh, you pulled 3 at a time out?
Yep.
And then how do you get around to restrap the other ones?
So look. Now since I have 3 of the weight to it,
Yeah. Oh, you just. Oh, I see what you. So he keeps tipping them out. So when he pulls these one off, the remaining ones don't come over. That's how they've gotten a lot of guys hurt. So he's put an angle on these doors. That's very smart, Rashad. I'm taking your spot and I'm carrying it just like that.
nope.
Oh, you're gonna tip it down for me?
Ready?
Which one? On which side?
This is light.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see. I don't know if I have the right angle.
Nope. Come over here.
I'm gonna go on this side. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I think I got it.
Got it?
Oh, yeah. And once I get started, I can't stop.
And then he'll say, got it.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
There's the best, there's the back. You gotta torque it one time with the door, a couple times. Spin the other way, torque a little bit like that.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta ask. I'm gonna miss you guys, but is your horn as loud as this one? Ooh, I got some competition. Ready? He's got two horns. The little one, the starter, and then that's awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for your help. I hope the next crew that comes with the cabinets are as much fun as you guys. All right, buddy. Thanks, man. The cabinets have finally arrived, and they got quite the crew, so this should offload fairly quick, I hope. We got to get the scaffolding down to make room for all the cabinets, so the drywall guys did good cleaning up, but they got this stuff to go, so we're going to move this all out in the garage so we can make room for the cabinet install. We got a lot going on. We got painters here, we got cabinet guys, drywallers. I got to make sure everything keeps moving as all these crews show up. They go quick, and I got to make sure everything can go in the right spot. And so we got two big trucks here and lots of guys. Look how full this truck is, full of cabinets, and one next door. When they stopped at the top of the hill and saw the haunted house, they thought there is no way all these cabinets are going to that home. So I had to go up there and grab the guys, because it's hard to find this place. Came down the hill. Now we're getting started. This is going to take a little longer than the trim. If you guys offload this truck in less than an hour, you're invited to the pool party when the house opens.
Hey, come on, bro. He said we can come to the party, bro, if we get done now. I'm trying to get invited.
Are you in for the pool party at the house?
Of course, man.
All right, man. All right.
Exactly.
So do you guys think Flair has a 700-pound tub? I think he's got a 700-pound hood. It's taking 5 guys to carry it into the kitchen.
I feel like freaking time slow.
You think,
I got it. No, you got to
that is one big hood. Maybe I'll have these guys help me with the tub. This is a sneak peek. There she is. Whoa, big white hood.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's a supersized box for that thing. All right, well. All right, we finally got all the cabinets in the house. I don't know how we're gonna make room to get these things installed, but that's the cabinet installer's job. But the dudes that helped here, the A-Team guys from CKF, they made it happen. You guys are awesome, and we need to tell Flair, we're gonna have our own private pool party, right? So Flair, remember that. These guys made it happen to get your cabinets all in the house. You guys made it look easy. I'm glad you had the nice job of checking everything off.
Yeah.
These guys, there's the muscle, the brains, and the brawn. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll give you up to date as we start putting these things together. So I'm Brad the Builder. Thanks for watching.